Well, are you ready for Halloween? You know we love spooky season here, but you know it's not always fun for our pets. Veterinarian Dr. Heather Burst joins us this morning with some tips to make sure your furry friends have a spooktacular Halloween. Good day to you, Dr. Burst, and who do you have with you today?
Hey, how are you? I have my little friend Dottie here who's all festive for Halloween as well.
So cute. All right. Well, you know, Dr. Burst, decorating for fall and Halloween, I'm not going to lie, it's one of the best parts of the season, but can decorations be dangerous for our pets?
They can. So you really need to think as you're going into this fun season with your pets about which Halloween decorations you're going to put and if you can put them where your pets can get to them. I know one stat that was really surprising to me that 1,000 fires a year are started in the US from dogs wagging their tail and knocking a candle over. So if you got a jack-o'-lantern, don't put a candle in there, especially if your dog goes by where its tail can hit it. Go and put an LED light in that. Also consider with decorations, you don't want little, soft furry things your dog might be tempted to eat or chew on or swallow as well this time of year.
Some good advice, really good advice. I need to hear that right now. So what about, candy and all those delicious treats? We can't escape them. It's definitely hard for me. Sometimes our pets, they can't either. So which one should we really make sure are out of reach?
I think there's been a lot of press, and I think a lot of people now know chocolate. That's the big one you read a lot about. Don't let your dogs get into chocolate. But I think there's some other surprising ingredients and chocolate ingredients or candy ingredients, I should say, that pets get into that can be harmful. Things like raisins, macadamia nuts, xylitol is a big no-no for pets. Think even something like pretty benign like candy corn could cause them to have some stomach upset. So I like to err on, make your pet a fun, festive Halloween treat on their own. Like Dottie right now is eating these treats that are a mixture of apple and carrot and some peanut butter. I got off zoetis.petcare.com is the full recipe, but that's what she's eating to keep still here. So err on giving them dog safe treats and stay away from the candy.
I love that idea. All right, so I really want to know this one because I have this problem. How can you keep your pet calm while trick-or-treaters are coming to the door?
It's scary because dogs actually run and cats will both run away this time of year. Especially it sounds like if your dog might be, a little nervous, a little anxious barking at the door. So if you have, like, it sounds like if your dog, is going to bark, get upset, these people in scary costumes come to the door, you might want to actually, ahead of the trick-or-treaters coming, get them in a room that they're comfortable in, put some food, maybe like a nice treat, like a Kong with some peanut butter in it, play some low music. You could get some pheromone sprays to help them feel better. And if they're really worried, you can actually, talk to your veterinarian about medications you can give them. For cats, you can do the same thing, but make sure you put their litter box in there for cats. And if you do opt, to keep your dog out and not in a room, make sure you have a leash, harness, collar, keep them secure so they don't try and make a break for it as those trick-or-treaters come in.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, now, who doesn't like a pirate pup, right? Or even a cowboy kitty, right? But those costumes, they're not a good idea for all animals, right?
I love dressing dogs up. I think it's so fun to go see the dog, Halloween costumes. But important to be thoughtful as you're dressing your pet up for Halloween. Most important to me is make sure they can breathe easy. I like to shy away from anything up near their head or face, covering their ears, make sure, they could hear okay. Other things you might not think about as much is they can trip. So if you have something with like longer legs, don't let them trip. Don't let them get overheated. And some of these cute costumes have the little things that dangle. They can grab them and chew them and have problems that way. So, on the safe side, like I said earlier, Dottie has this little fun Halloween just sweater. So I think a nice fun way is you get a bandana, a sweater, a collar. It's another, I think, real safe way to be festive with your dog this time of year.
Yeah, I got my Pity Edward Scissorhands costume.
Oh, I love it.
And
That's
now we're
awesome.
fostering a puppy, and I'm scared the puppy is going to chew on the scissors. The big
Yeah, see,
scissors.
that's a good example. So just keep an eye, real close eye on it as they're doing it. That sounds adorable, though. Love to see that.
I'm veterinarian Dr. Heather Burst. Thanks so much for joining us today. Some really great tips on keeping our pets safe this Halloween.
Thank you.